My name is Josie. Welcome to Fifth Essentials. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I needed to pop in and do a short, and I mean short, because I've got to pick the kids up. So, um, I got to pay attention to the time. So, a short energy check in for you loves. Now, if you're not following people like um, Paul White Gold Eagle or A Girl in the Universe, Karen Lithica, um, just there's a lot. Okay, higher vibrations with Pamela. Like if you're not following those people, definitely check them out, see how you like it, because there's a lot of channelings that are basically saying the same thing in different, dialects. So, um, right now, what I've noticed is that time is different and events are different and processes are different now. So, my biggest tool for you right now in order to be okay, right, is to not push anything or force anything, okay? Now, it's one thing when you need to assert yourself, but once you've asserted yourself, let it go, because there's a reason and there's a rapid release of like so much stuff right now, and so much is dissolving around us that things are not working out. The math is not mathing, and that's for a reason, okay? um your biggest tool right now is to master your emotions and harmonize your emotions through meditation, through talk therapy, however you need to do it, exercise, whatever. But get yourself together, loves, because it's like sand slipping through your fingers. You can't really grasp this, you can't really grasp that. Why is this not working? Why is everything all over the place? And why am I, as the individual, losing whole concepts mentally? Like what is going on? Well, you know what's going on. You're ascending. You know what's going on. It's best to be really still and move really slow and be really observant right now. A lot of us don't have energy, and then we have spurts of high energy. We don't want to eat, and then we want to eat. Some of us are having pregnancy symptoms, hormones all over the place, right? Some of us are stuck in a meditative state. One thing that I've noticed is that some of us are in a local energetic space with maybe one or two other people, and it seems like you can't sense the rest of your network or the rest of your friends or whatever. You've noticed that you've been compartmentalized, and there's only certain people that you can interact with right now, when it comes to intuitive and synchronistic flow. It seems like everybody else is out to lunch. And then I know y'all have been paying attention to how quiet it's been. Yes, normal stuff is still happening out there, but it's been really quiet energetically. Like, you can feel it, you can hear it. In the middle of the night, the other night, I was like, hold up. I don't hear the animals I usually hear. It is eerily quiet. Like right before you say surprise at a surprise party. Yeah, I need you to think of it that way, because seriously, that's what's about to happen. It's just like everybody trying to be super quiet so that they can surprise somebody. It's that contraction before that expansion. That boom. You see what I mean? So if you can understand that, then you'll know why the energy is doing what it's doing. So if things are not working out for you right now, frustration is not your friend, because in the now, it's super important to focus on pleasure and joy and all of the heart spaced stuff, and really appreciating the reality that you are about to leave. Okay? A lot of us are no longer going to be in this reality. And whether you think you're going to physically go somewhere or if something's going to change about you, either way it go, it's a very real thing. Because if your mind changes, if you're seeing everything different, believe me, you are not where you were before. Period. It doesn't matter about the mechanics of the situation. Something is active and in process right now. This is why everything seems to be not working out and slipping through your fingers. Okay? Lots of change going on with everybody, and then everybody is in pocket realities right next to each other, and the puzzle pieces are not fitting, and you're like, why is this like this? This is weird. Well, why do I have these feelings? Right? Some of you, you may interact with a person all day, every day, but all of a sudden you miss them. Like if you hadn't seen them in months. Time is not doing the time thing anymore. Time was like, you know what, I'm done. We're not in time as we used to know it before. That's done. So everything is happening in and now. And as the dissolution continues, what you had going on, there's aspects of it or whole, the whole thing is just gonna go, just, it's just not gonna happen for you. And it's not in a, oh, I did something wrong, or they did something wrong, or this person didn't want me to have this. No, it's a, well, damn, it was out of everybody's control. Like weird situations where, you know, stuff just literally disappears. Information just literally disappears. You can't have control in this energy of anything happening around you. That's why you got to anchor into your physical body. Okay? Feel your physical body, anchor into it, right? And remember, you got to go in order to experience outside. So if you want to know what's going on out there, you actually have to go in, because the stuff that you see with your eyes around you is not what actually, like what's really going on. Okay? So this is going to require you to be still. I'm not even going to say the word discipline because it seems too constrictive, because this is about creativity and joy and really getting a grip on yourself for what you know that you have brought in, that you have initiated with this ascension process. Okay? You're ascending. It's one thing to talk about it. It's one thing to speculate about it and do all of this guessing. It's another thing when you feel it and you realize it and you're like, oh snap, I'm ascending. After you have your freak out for the millionth time. Why is this happening? Why do I feel like this? Where did my thoughts go? And then, bam, you come back to center and you're like, oh yeah, I'm ascending. So everything is happening way more rapidly than we're used to now. Of course, I kept telling y'all, we're not going to get those breaks in between anymore. Like, literally, it's not a, oh, that day went by fast. It's like that hour went by fast. Those minutes went by fast. Time doesn't exist. Why did all of these things happen like this? Your soul is really driving hard right now. So things are not going to make sense. They're going to be convoluted. We're like in literal creation waters. Okay? So if you can understand that, then you know to calm down. Find your center. Your feelings are not your friends right now if they're not in harmony. Okay? You can't make yourself be happy. You can't make yourself be sad if you're not. So feel your feelings, because that's the way you get to harmony. If you're mad, be mad. Say you're mad. Admit you're mad. Don't stuff it down. Feel your feelings in that moment. Say what you got to say. Do what you got to do so that you can get back to joy, so that you can get back to love. Okay? This energy is very, very potent. The last thing you need to be doing right now is judging yourself for your ability to do things that are the whole concepts don't even exist anymore. It's literally like saying, oh, I feel like a deadbeat because I can't go to work anymore, when the whole concept of a 9 to 5 is gone. It doesn't even exist. So I'm looking at you on the other side saying, what are you talking about? You can't go to work. What is work? Can you explain that to me again? Like, what is work again? Because you're feeling bad about something you can't do. And I'm over here in a reality where that concept doesn't even exist about corporate America or whatever. So, again, get the help that you need, but try not to lean so much on your friends and family dumping on them, because guess what? We're all in micro realities right now, and there are things that the other person is not going to understand. And if you're looking for somebody to sympathize with you, remember, we're operating from compassion, but we're not going to join some kind of gang of, this person's mad, so let's all be mad too. No, this energy is forcing you to work your shit out. Right here, right now. Literally, the world stops because you have disharmony and you need to harmonize. Like this is what's happening right now. Literally. I'm checking the time, y'all. So, um, use your tools. And if you don't have tools, create them, because this is about creative energy. And if you are fighting with yourself thinking, oh, well, if I create a tool, it's not real and it's not going to work. Well, again, use the tools that already exist. But either way it goes, um, you're always going to be pushed back toward your highest and biggest authentic whole self. So at some point, you're going to end up creating the tools, and then you're going to end up just being and not needing them at all. That everybody is everywhere right now. Okay, if you can imagine a big, huge pot with a whole bunch of bubbles, because there's boiling water in each of those bubbles. They're moving around all crazy, and they're at different levels, going up to the surface, and they're bumping into each other, and then some of them are bumping into each other and creating a bigger bubble, and then some of them are busting. That's literally what's going on right now. And I know that doesn't seem like that's comfortable. It's not supposed to be comfortable. There's a lot of last minute purging, last minute psychological harmonizing, and all kinds of stuff going on within you. So if you want to be able to be okay, move slower, observe first, okay? You want to hear twice and then speak once, because it's a lot, okay? Bring yourself home to your body, okay? And sit with yourself. Check in with yourself, because there's a lot of lies being told, and they're coming from your brain. All these little synchronicities and things like that we get all excited about. Oh, look. Oh, wow. We don't even have the energy or time to even stretch that out and be excited for more than that moment. You're not crazy. So if you are experiencing that situation where you're excited about something, or you have any extreme emotion, you can't hold it for long. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not tripping. This is where we are. But my battery is cutting me short. I have to get off this live. But yeah, definitely check out the community tab. I'm going to be sharing other people's stuff in there. And if you're not a Patreon member with, I'm in her family of light with Girl in the Universe, you should probably get up in there. There's some details you might want. Okay? Her family of light tier on Patreon. But love to you all. Ease and comfort and just blessings to you all in the now. And I'll see you soon on the new earth. Bye, loves.